is the overall importance of iodine? Does it eliminate free radicals out of the body? So we're finding out more and more stuff and more benefits of iodine. I mean, just in the last 5 years since we've really been analyzing the benefits and really how many people are deficient in iodine and how it's utilized for every single cell in the body, and how many people are coming down with thyroid disorders, cysts, infertility, headaches, weight gain, lack of energy, bowel problems, constipation. I mean, if you look at any of the top 25 conditions, health conditions, negative health conditions, you can see iodine deficiency in practically everything. Also, one thing that really concerns us, are the natural practitioners, and these are kind of the things we discuss in closed-door meetings because we don't have actual scientific evidence, but because we're seeing such an increase in harmful organism infestation, fungus, mold, yeast especially, bacterias, pleomorphic organisms, worms, all of these, I call them all parasites, because the true definition of a parasite is any organism that lives off of a host organism that does that host organism harm, which would mean any of these things are considered parasites. And these are the things that we've been seeing more and more of, and it links to also an iodine deficiency. Because if you look at the research in the past, iodine is a very effective compound to combat all of these harmful organisms. And iodine is very effective at neutralizing or killing some of these or most of these harmful organisms. So it just goes to show you that not only is iodine vital for every cell in the body, for cellular production, cellular prevention, immune system support, proper metabolic function with the thyroid, everything in the body works consistently. Iodine, talking about free radicals, is now being seen to neutralize chlorine, fluoride, bromine, the toxic halogens. It's even in higher doses is pulling out mercury and heavy metals. So that's why it's still to this day one of the most important supplements. And when you look at why it was taken out of salt and why, like I said, it's kind of going down that conspiratory rabbit hole. Some things that I recommend people go on their own and read and start really doing the research, because when you start looking at why fluoride was introduced, why bromine was introduced, why chlorine was introduced into our system, and you start looking at what happens when you start accumulating those things in the body, and then you start seeing why iodine was taken out of salt and bromine was added instead, and all of these different scenarios, you start realizing that maybe there's a grand scheme thing here going on the controlling of the health of the population. So iodine, in my opinion, is one of the most powerful free radical scavengers. But it's not only a free radical scavenger, it's a health building compound. It's an immune system building compound. It's a protective compound. Even if you had iodine and you were stranded somewhere, you could put it in the water to purify the water. I mean, it's that powerful. It's incredible for pregnant mothers and for children to see the difference of just a tiny amount of iodine in the brain function, the mental stability, the lack of depression, the lack of anxiety, the lack of stress, the fighting colds and flus. I mean, iodine is one of those, like oregano oil or something. It's one of those compounds that's just, there's thousands upon thousands of uses for it. You can use it topically on your skin as well. And it's something that is, if you get the right type of detoxified nascent iodine, like the one that we put together after years and years of research and how to stabilize it in certified organic glycerin, and if you get the proper type of iodine in your system, like the food-based deorganic type. As a matter of fact, our Detoxidine is the only certified organic iodine product in the world right now. Then it can be extremely beneficial and extremely healthful for everybody to supplement with. That's one of the only things that I recommend outside, even if you're eating a full-blown organic healthy diet, there's still a lack of some things that you're just not able to get. And one of those things is iodine.